My name is Michelle Kazempa. I am a cath lab and ICU nurse. I've been a nurse for 4 years, and I've been traveling with a travel nurse for a little over 2, and I've been with Atlas that whole time.
Julie Jones, NICU nurse. I've been a nurse for 37 years. I've been an Atlas traveler. It will be 5 years in November.
So for the past year, I've been in the cath lab. Before that, I was always an ICU nurse. I traveled ICU. I'm kind of used to operating at kind of it's almost like a baseline level of chaos a little bit. Going from cath lab, then switching back to ICU, going up to Chicago for my first day in ICU. My point of contact person, they pretty much showed us to where the door of the ICU was, and it was a closed unit because the whole unit was a COVID unit, and pretty much dropped us off at the door and was like, okay, good luck.
So Misty called me last Wednesday to tell me that my contract was canceled as of last Saturday. And I messaged the manager in charge of travelers. And I said, are you sure you're going to need me this weekend? And she goes, oh yes, we'll need you. Friday, they called me off in 4-hour blocks. And so I said to Misty, so I'm not willing to do that again. So is it okay if when they call me off tomorrow night, I just say, no, I'm done? And she checked with Nick, and Nick said, yeah, that's fine. So when they called me, I said, I'm done. I'm not going to be called off in 4-hour blocks to not work at all. I'm going home. You could see the writing on the wall because PICU and Heart Center were not really working. They were at less than 50% of their capacity. So there were a lot of nurses not getting their hours. And then we saw the PICU travelers all get canceled, and then the Heart Center got canceled. I'm like, it is just a matter of time. And they canceled all but 11 of us.
I'm getting better. I saw a meme that was like, someone asked me, how are you doing? And they responded, I don't even know right now. And I think for a long time, I was like, I really don't know. Last Friday was my last day. So it's been 6 days off, and it's took me probably a solid 3 or 4 of those days before I could find, I needed to learn how to, and I still am not good at it, but I need to learn how to just relax again.
I think as nurses, we all tend to say, oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Only once in a while will you admit that you're not fine. But I am fortunate, I think, that I have really good friends who are nurses who can kind of see this. And then I have good travel friends who are nurses or good nurse travelers that I know that, we're in the same boat. So we're all kind of checking in on each other a little more often, I think, than we would have in the past.
I think the best advice I can give is, do what you find, things that you enjoy doing that, calm you down. Like I said, that are things that you find therapeutic, whether it's, going for a walk, reading a book, doing yoga in your living room, or just, like I say, talking to someone who has been through it. Get away from the social media, get away from the TV, because you're already in this environment all day. You're already having to deal with it. You need to be able, when you go home, find a way to just there's no real way to completely separate yourself from it, but you have to kind of find a way to kind of put that aside. That was one of the biggest things for me that's kind of helped me calm down, is just putting it away, signing off.
It'll all come out in the end, but, people have got to get through it. And I hope, people will check on their friends and not be afraid to reach out to their friends and their family. That's really, I think for me, that's the big thing. Reach out to my friends and family if I need them, or, just to check on my friends and family, because I know I'm sure I've got a lot of people that are not working. So
I made a decision. And it's kind of come at a perfect time where my contract ended with how the market is right now. I kind of made the decision to just take some time off. I have a beach house in Florida that I'm just gonna go to for the month of June and kind of just relax, and just kind of learn how to slow down again. And then maybe by that point too, the market will be kind of back to normal-ish, or not as bad, and can get back at it. But it's definitely taken me some time to kind of come down from all that.
I am fortunate that I was actually saving for a great vacation. So I have a fair amount of money stocked away for a vacation that won't happen this year. But it gives me extra padding. So
Good.
I can go a little longer if I have to. My kids have all said, oh, you can come visit us. My oldest granddaughter messaged me the other day on Facebook and said, oh, I'm sorry you lost your job, Grammy, but maybe you could come visit us. But Mom said not to get my hopes up. I'm like, wait, did your mom put you up to that? I don't know. I guess all we can do is wait and see.
Right.
Prepare ourselves as best we can.